Hi guys, Savannah here. It's another crappy video from me. Just kidding. I suck at doing these videos, or at least that's how I feel. But maybe you guys enjoy them. I don't know. Thumbs up, right? Anyways, let's go ahead and just get started. I feel like this one's going to be pretty quick, but you never know. Anyway, so this is my July wrap up. Hey, sorry, kitty. Get. Orange. He's trying to chew on my trash. He's a pain in my butt. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get started. So for July, I decided to be a part of the 100 days of Hade challenge, except I don't have a Hade. I don't have a Hade that I'm working on, so I decided to just do it willy-nilly on my own. And so I only have 2 full coverage patterns. So I decided to start with my Hyrule Light map, the Legend of Zelda. Sorry, I don't have a colored one. This is by Pixel Comfort on Etsy. Anyway, so I had this. I started this pattern last year for Stitch Mania. Anyways, it's also a Year of Whips piece that I'm trying to get done. And I figured, the idea behind the 100 days of Hade, I felt like that I could do it, that I could get this possibly done. I'm not feeling that way anymore. I don't know what it is. But here is my progress so far. So, focus. There. So I had, let's see here, this page, and this page finished before I started. So I decided I was going to do this page because I want to do this page and then this page so I can cut this fabric because it's really big. There's like a whole nother half on that side. Focus. So I wanted to do that. Anyways, it's just kicking my butt. I don't know why. I tried doing the diagonal, what do you want to call it? And I was like, no, because it was just there's a lot of groups of color, as you can see. So trying to just do parking was kind of frustrating because I knew I could just carry that color down and just keep going. So I scrapped the parking diagonally, and I just said, so I did all that, all this, and then this area will need parking-ish, just like this kind of, this didn't really need parking, but I know it'll be easier because it's a lot of repeat or whatever, and it'll just, keeping this way I'll be able to keep count. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, what's killing me about trying to do this 100-day challenge on this piece is that this first page that I did when I started this, it's the same size as this page. These 2 pages are the exact same size. This took me 12 days. 12 days to finish this page. This has already been 30 days worth of work. And it's disheartening, really. I don't need every page to take me 12 days. But, not even being close to that it sucks. It really sucks. And I don't know why I'm working so slowly on this page. Anyways, so this is where I am. I figured I'm going to at least get this page done because I don't like leaving this with the page unfinished. That's just, I don't like that. So I'm going to get this page finished, hopefully by day 50 if I'm lucky, and then maybe I can switch over to my Game of Thrones full coverage piece so that I can kind of stick with the challenge. And I mean, not like I'm going to win any prizes or anything because it's not a Hade. I'm not officially in the thing. I'm just kind of doing this for my own fun to try to get some things done. I know I'm not going to get this done, like this full thing, because I still have the whole upper. There's 4 pages on top, and then there's the rest here too. So it's not going to get done this year. I doubt it. Not feeling it. Okay, so there's that. And during the same time, oh, I bet you I know why that didn't, why it's taking me slower, is that because that was my side piece. I had a focus piece that I was working on at night that would take up a lot of my time, and that took, let me see if I can get this open real quick. It took me 17 days out of my time, you know, focusing. Anyways, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Took 17 days to do this piece I'm about to show you. Well, not 17 days total, but the first 17 days of July. And then this one would be worked on like during the day sometime for a few minutes or something. Maybe that's why I'm so slow. I don't know. Anyway, so this was my focus piece. Let me get the stats for you real quick. Jingles. Okay, so this is the Jingle series by Lizzie Kate. I started this on, started this July 18th, 2017, and I finished it on January 17th, 2017, 18. Oh my God, I can't do this. Anyways, so it was January 18, 2017. I finished it July 17, 2018. You see how much of a tongue twister that is and how confusing? I believe this took me a total of 30, maybe 40 days. I think it was 40 days total, you know, stitch time to complete this. There it is. So the jingle, it was a Euro whips piece, so that's yay! I stitched this on a 32 count Murano in mushroom. I did add all the buttons, but apart from just this block, I left the beads off. I mean, I could probably just take the beads off this one too, but I did not want to put the beads on. I didn't see why they, you know, it didn't take away from anything by leaving them off, so yep. So I did these two in 2017. I did this block early, I think in February. Yes, February. Oops, this block in February of this year. And then when I picked this back up at the end of June, I just went and focused on finishing it. And it actually went pretty quick. So my idea, if I didn't mention any of this stuff in my last video, because I don't remember, when I was done with this, I wanted to hopefully trade the patterns for the Halloween Rules by Lizzie Kate, and I got lucky. Somebody on my Instagram was sweet enough to be able to trade me all of the Halloween Rules patterns. Originally I thought I would want to do the Tingles series, but when I looked at it closer, I realized that I did not like it as much. So every one of them, it doesn't come with the buttons or anything like that, the embellishments, but that's okay. It was kind of an even trade with this lady on Instagram. I wish I knew what her name was. It was kind of, I mean, granted, I gave her the beads that I didn't use, so she has those, but for the buttons, you know, it was kind of an even trade. I didn't have buttons, she doesn't have buttons, so totally fine. So I'm pretty excited about that, and the best part is I can just trim this fabric and do it on the other side, which is great. Perfect. Anyways, so I'm happy to have that finished. Oop, let me fold this back the other way. I kind of just have this on a pants hanger hanging in my closet for now, because I have no other, I mean, I know how I want to finish this. It's just getting around to finishing it. I don't know when that's going to happen. Hopefully right before Christmas, so I can, you know, have it, you know, displayed for Christmas time. So we'll see. Put these back in here. else? Oh, and then since I switched the Hyrule Light World map over to my main focus piece at night, I kind of wanted something to do during the day when I had to wait for my machine to cut vinyl, or I had to, you know, wait for something or other to get done at my desk. So I decided to pick up, oh, where's the pattern? Of course I left the pattern. I don't have a picture of the pattern. This is finished though, so it's fine. It's the Hand in Heart, Heart and Hand. Oh my gosh. I think it's Heart and Hand. Spooky. I probably should have got the pattern out. I didn't even think about it. So I stitched this up. It took a couple days. I mean, just because I do it a little bit here or there. And it is bigger than I expected it to be. But not as big as it's supposed to be because I forgot a window. There's supposed to be 4 windows. I got all 3 windows done and the sides of the house before I realized that it was missing one. And I'm just like, no, this is fine. So the only thing I had to really worry about was reconfiguring the moon. If I would have left the moon charted as is, it probably would have came way down to here. So I just shaved off a little bit. Other than that, everything else is, oh, and then the spiders, you know, of course, his little, string there had to be shortened up, so I just kind of willy-nilly'd it. But yeah, this is, I forgot to tell you the other thing. It's okay. This is a 16 count Ada that I copied tea-dyed a while ago. I kind of use it for everything. You can see it's a pretty big piece. I don't know exactly how big it was, but I've used it for lots of little projects, so it's not, you know, I'm just whatever I'm trying to say, right? So that's done. I just used whatever colors I wanted. With these little projects like this and Lizzie Kate ones, I like to be able to use my fancy floss because, and then I just pick whatever I think will work because I don't have a lot. And I don't want to buy the specific colors for a pattern for something like this because it's like, why? So I use whatever I have. Like this is supposed to be more of a reddish color. But I'm like, nah. And granted, these 2 colors, this door color and this word, are actually 2 different ones, but they look very similar. I almost want to say they're 2 different companies too. But anyway, so that I'm kind of stressing out, you know, just because I want to get a whole bunch of Halloween and autumn patterns finished in time to decorate my buffet and my tiered tray thingy. Right now it still has all my 4th of July stuff in it because I don't have anything else to put in there. So I'm chugging along. So there's that. I hope I told you everything about this. I don't know. If you have questions, you can leave them. I have this other one that I forgot to show in my last video that I've kind of been slowly trucking along on. Let's see here. So I think I've probably talked about this a couple of videos ago. I don't know. I just feel like I have before. I have this Mirabilia. This is the Royal Holiday lady, a Christmas queen. So I have this because I thought she was pretty awesome and would be great to display during the Christmas time. It wasn't until I saw Stitch and Mommy's piece that I realized how big it really is. And I was like, yep, nope, not happening. So I saw a picture somewhere one time where a lady just did the heads of some of them, and I thought that was a really good idea, so I decided I was going to do that too. So I made a working copy, outlined where I was going to, you know, stitch and all that other stuff. And I have this, I bought my first opalescent fabric from my local needle workshop. It was a white piece, and I decided I wanted it to be, you know, kind of brown. You know, just for fun. Was this? So this is a 32 count Belfast linen in opal. anyway, so I have done this, and this is over, like, this is probably like 2 months ago or something like that. So I only put like 2 or 3 stitches in at a time if I have nothing else going on. I really do need to get working on her though, because it's just her head and her shoulder, so it's not going to take very long. It's just maybe when I'm done worrying about Halloween and autumn stuff that I can maybe focus on her. Again, this is what she looks like. Let's see if I can focus. Yep, so I'm only going to do like this much of her. So I will get some whisper thread that needs to be put in there and a whole bunch of beads and everything like that, but I think she'll look nice. There's just no way I can spend the time to do all that. It's just too big, way too big. I like the smaller Mirabilias. I most definitely do. And even then, you want to see my bag I have her in? Because I have no other idea or thought to put in here. It's not focusing, stinking thing. Do you see that? Isn't that fantastic? I even came up with the idea to put like a little eyelet grommet thingy in there so I could put a tag so I knew what was in there. I really like that. I don't have any snaps or Velcro on this just because I'm lazy. I haven't needed to do that. You know, nothing's ever fallen out, but then again, I never travel with these or anything like that. But yeah, isn't that, you know, just scrap fabric. Probably doesn't go very well, but there's that. And then once I finished that spooky piece, I picked up this one. It's a Lizzie Kate Boo Squared. And I called my local LNS, not so local because it's in Denver, to find out if they had any of this gingham fabric because I really wanted some. She had something similar. It's not the exact same color. It's more of a khaki color, but I was able to get some gingham. It's 28 count. Let me see. Nope, it's 30 count. So the pattern calls for a 28 count. My LNS, a stitching shop in Denver, had it in 38 or a 30 count. This is Weeks Dye Works light khaki gingham. Anyway, so it still works, right? It's not gray, but so this is as far as I got. This is day 3 of working on it. Again, like I said, it's only for a little bit when I'm waiting for my machine to cut some vinyl, or I'm waiting for something or else, you know, when I don't have something to do at my desk. But I can't leave my desk to work on something else because I will need to come back, kind of thing. It's hard to explain. Anyway, so this is as far as I've gotten so far. Again, just using whatever I have. This is the actual call for color for this band right here. But everything else, you know, just willy-nilly, whatever I have in my stash. Oh, I think this one was the call for color too. If I get lucky, I'll use the called for color. But if I don't have it, then it's whatever's close. Like, see, that blue, it looks pretty close. I mean, it's nowhere near the same. I mean, it's not the called for thing, and but I'm just gonna use it because it looks about the same. Anyways, yeah, this fabric was cut specifically for this pattern, you know, like I gave her the measurements and everything. But me being so cheap, I figured I could probably fit like 3 or 4 of those patterns on there. So that's what I'm gonna do. Well, at least I'm gonna do this one. You know, if I want to ever stitch it again, say for my mom or something, I have plenty more fabric to do that. Oh, I'm so cheap. But, you know, you do what you gotta do, right? It's getting washed out a little. I have so many more over here, too. Like, let's see here. I have this one I want to stitch. Hands-on Design, Hey There Pumpkin. I have the Thankful string. I have the Spooky string. I have the kitty string, but that doesn't have to do with autumn. I even have the Mary string. I have the Lizzie Kate Autumn Smalls I want to get done relatively soon. I have this little freebie that I got from, I want to say that it's on Pumpkin Seed something or other on Facebook. It's a group. Oh, I can't remember what the group is called. They're like an affiliate to the Star Spangled Stitchers group. Anyways, it's the for Cottage Garden samplings. It's just called Halloween. I like that, so I want to get that stitched up for my little tier tray. And then of course I'm ordering these guys when they're free. So I have, you know, what's this one? This one's May's, June, July, and I just ordered August this morning. So this is what they'll look like. I don't even know when I'll get to start this because this is obviously going to take a while. So this is not getting done this year. That's for sure. You know, thinking about it, I think I probably do have enough Halloween and autumn things. I mean, I have a whole bunch saved on my computer too, that I haven't printed out yet either. So it's just like, yeah, I probably should, you know, just start working and not worrying about obtaining. Not stress about it, just get them done, right? Anyways. Okay, I think that's it for my stitchy stuff. So I diamond paint too. If you didn't see my other video, my unboxing video. I have been diamond painting since probably February. You know, it was an ad that came up on Facebook, and I was like, oh, cool, let's try this. So I got a little one. You're probably not gonna be able to see it. Let's see if I can move you carefully. Don't mind any mess you see. You see that on the wall? That tape to the wall? That's actually, no, but I can't even zoom in. It's actually a diamond painting. That was the first one I did. It was quite small. It's just, I probably explained it before. So I did that one, and then I ordered my daughter one right before the Chinese New Year, and I finished that one last month. Early last month. And then that was around the time that Danielle Stitcherista started putting all her stuff up, and it's just, I learned more about it and learned that I could get some great stuff from AliExpress, and I learned some tricks and tips, and then I found the Facebook groups. I don't know why I didn't find the Facebook groups before. Maybe because I didn't know if I was really going to get into diamond painting. But as soon as I was, you know, like I got done with mine, and then I started my daughter's, and hers was small too. And I was really like, yeah, I should probably get, I got 2 more. If you saw my unboxing video, those were the 2 that I got. And then I could not wait for them to get here. Like, I was just like, I finished my daughter's, and then there was like a gap of maybe 5-6 days where I didn't have a diamond painting, and I was like, yeah, I need one. I need to do this, because this is fun, this is quick, it's nice. It's like cross-stitching, but not cross-stitching, you know? So I got those, and then I've just been going to town on the first one. I've even ordered more, and I'm starting I have a secret Pinterest page, so you can't see it if you try to go find it, of a bunch of like fan art for different movies that I like just vintage movies, but fan art style of diamond paintings that I might want to order in the future. I'm trying not to order a bajillion, only because I have limited wall space. I don't think everything's gonna look good in diamond painting, and I really just don't need all that. So I'm trying to limit it to the minimum. I ordered 2, you know, these 2 that I had unboxed, and I ordered 2 more. I'm gonna see how those turn out. And maybe when I eventually get to those ones, maybe I'll order 2 more. I don't know yet, so we will see. Anyways, I wanted to show you progress on the one that I'm working on. because I'm only going to do one at a time. So this, I chose to work on my stained glass Zelda piece first, just because it was the smaller of the two at 40 by 50 centimeters. And this is how far I've gotten in, I think 6 days, 7 days. Oh no, my computer's not, fell asleep. Anyways, this is where I am. Oops, I'm pulling that up a little too far. Don't uncover the sticky. Anyways, so this is where I'm at. I actually had this, I have this as a cross stitch pattern. I just don't know if, or I didn't know if I'd ever actually stitch it, just because, you know, I end up having all sorts of other things that I want to stitch, and those just become priority. So I thought, hey, let's do this as a diamond painting. And it's just so fascinating, and like, look at this. Like, I can't see this detail when I'm working on it. It's not, like, I have this sitting on a, what do you want to call it? I have like a drawing table, drafting table, but like it's a tabletop one. So it's just like it folds flat so you can store it and you can prop it up. Anyways, it's really big, so I have it on my dining room table. And so I just leave it there. And my poor husband probably hates me. I leave it there. And so, like, at night when I'm getting ready for bed, like I'm turning off lights, cleaning up or whatever, I'll walk past it and I'll just stop and stare at it like, wow, look at that. It's so amazing. It's just so great. Like, I can't, like, just looking at it, if I sit down at my desk, I'm looking at it, I can't see that brick detail in the turrets. That's so cool. Camera makes everything look better sometimes. And like these leaves down here, yeah, they look a little connected right in this area, but when I look at it in person, it's like really connected, like just green. A green blob. It's so great. I'm not saying everybody has to do it, just, you know, it's fun if you're interested. You don't have to. It's great though. I find it very fun. My daughter loves seeing the progress on it too. So I have to work on it sideways like this, because that's just the way that it's. Oh, which way am I trying to go? This way. It's just oriented that way. So here's the key and everything. So all the symbols are facing that way, but that's not a problem. I'm happy that I'm almost halfway done with it, so I can work on my next one. Anyways, okay. I think I'm done talking. I don't know what else to talk about. I don't know what else to talk about, guys. So, I'm going to go because I have time to work on that diamond painting now, so I'm going to go set it back up and go to town. And probably listen to My Favorite Murder. Thank you, Danielle Stitcherista. I decided to try it out because sitting in the dining room, I'm subject to watching my children's favorite YouTube channels, and that's not fun. And I'm addicted now. They're great. They're hilarious. They're great. Some of those stories, though, man, it's just freaking nuts. And it's so funny how, like, everything's based around the 70s and 80s. It's just, what was wrong with our life back then? Or, you know, just not our life, but just the world in general. What was wrong with people in the 70s and the 80s? Anyways, okay. I'm done. I'm weirdly gonna just end it because I suck at this kind of stuff. I will see you guys next month. Or whenever I get my mail so I can do another unboxing. My tracking says hopefully Friday. Fingers crossed. It'd be great. Okay, guys. Bye.